The Buried Ledger. In the sleepy town of Westvale, secrets were like weeds, persistent, hidden beneath the surface, and nearly impossible to eradicate. For years, the old Harper estate had stood abandoned, a crumbling mansion shrouded in vines and mystery. The town's children dared each other to explore its creaking halls, but few ventured inside, deterred by ghost stories and local warnings. Emily Carter, a determined historian with a penchant for local lore, saw the estate differently. To her, it was a treasure trove of untold stories and lost histories. She had recently returned to West Vale, seeking material for a book about the town's origins and long-forgotten families. The Harper estate, with its enigmatic past, seemed the perfect place to begin. With the permission of the current owners, a distant cousin of the Harpers who had inherited the property but was too afraid to step foot in it, Emily embarked on her exploration. Her flashlight cut through the darkness of the mansion's foyer, revealing dust motes dancing in the beam. The air was thick with mildew and old wood. In the library, Emily uncovered a heavy, leather-bound ledger hidden behind a false panel in the wall. The book was surprisingly well preserved, its cover adorned with intricate, gold-embossed patterns. Her heart raced with anticipation as she carefully opened it. The pages, though yellowed, were legible, filled with neat, handwritten entries. The ledger appeared to be a financial record, but as Emily read further, she realized it contained more than mere transactions. There were detailed accounts of bribery, blackmail, and sinister dealings. The names of prominent town figures, some still alive, others long deceased, were listed alongside illicit payments and dubious transactions. The most chilling entry was a reference to a hidden room within the estate, suggesting that the ledger's keeper had used it to conceal something far more sinister. As Emily delved deeper, the mansion seemed to come alive with its own secrets. The temperature dropped, and strange noises echoed through the empty halls. Creaks, whispers, and the soft, mournful groans of the old house settling. Shadows seemed to move on their own, and the feeling of being watched grew increasingly oppressive. Determined to uncover the truth, Emily followed the ledger's clues, which led her to a hidden door behind a tapestry in the library. The door creaked open to reveal a small, dimly lit room. Inside, Emily found dusty shelves and a locked iron chest. Her heart pounded as she picked the lock and opened the chest. Inside was a collection of old documents and photographs. Among them was a letter detailing a chilling plan orchestrated by the Harper family, a plan to eliminate any threats to their power and ensure their secrets remained buried. The final document was a list of names, many of whom were involved in the town's more recent controversies. As Emily sifted through the papers, she heard a sudden, loud crash from the main hall. The lights flickered, and a low, guttural sound reverberated through the mansion. Panic set in as Emily realized she was not alone. The air grew colder, and a sense of dread gripped her. Fearing for her safety, Emily quickly gathered the documents and fled the mansion. She managed to escape just as the sun was beginning to rise, leaving the estate behind with its secrets once more hidden in the shadows. The next morning, she attempted to contact the authorities, but when she returned to the estate to retrieve the documents and provide evidence, the mansion was gone. In its place was an empty lot. The remains of the estate inexplicably vanished. The ledger and documents were nowhere to be found. Emily's account of the estate's secrets spread through Westvale, but many dismissed it as the ramblings of a frightened historian. The town continued as if nothing had changed, the old Harper estate now a mere legend. Years later, as Emily reflected on the events, she came to understand the true nature of her experience. Some secrets, she realized, were not just buried. They were protected by forces beyond human comprehension. The Harper estate had been a keeper of darkness, a place where the past and present converged in ways that defied explanation. The secrets it held were meant to remain hidden, and those who dared to uncover them faced